Hey everybody, Rob Quillen here. I hope things are well up in Loup City. Happy Patriots Day. I don't know if you're supposed to say Happy Patriots Day. It is Patriots Day, the 17th anniversary of 9/11. I cannot believe it's been 17 years since the events of 9/11. It's crazy. I would imagine there's some of you watching this video that weren't even born 17 years ago. So Kim asked me to put together just a little bit of video just to say hi and kind of get you guys up to speed what I'm doing. I'm still doing a tremendous amount of speaking off of the book Why Wait, which is a story about my 9/11 story. I've got a couple speeches coming up. We go out to California for a speech. We go to Atlanta for a speech. I know we come back to Omaha for a speech. I think I'm speaking up in Norfolk. I'm leaving one out. Phoenix is the other one. So then we're gonna take a little bit of a break and kind of get some things retooled. So I'm doing a lot of speaking, and I have just finished up another book. I say finished up. If you ever write a book and you think it's all said and done, and then you hand your piece of work to an editor, that's when the work really starts. So it's in the editor's hands right now, hoping to push the book out right after the first of the year, so that'll create some more opportunities for us to go out and continue to share my message of positivity and hope and change. It's an important day for me. It's an important day for a lot of people. The 10th and the 11th of September for me are very very hard. I actually probably struggle more on the 10th than the 11th. Although they're two very different emotions, two very different thought processes, things like that. But as you guys know by the story and from what Kim has said, and maybe you guys have even visited with Kim's daughter Addie, who happened to hear me speak a number of years ago. Life is full of challenges, right? And there's a lot of things that we can't control. There's many things that we can't control, and not everything that's going to happen to you is going to be positive, right? And there's an old saying, it's not mine. It's not the challenge in front of you that will define who you are. It's how you react to it, right? And that's a life lesson you can take no matter where you go in life, with your school, with your career, your marriage, whatever. It's how you react to things that's going to define who you are. And for me, I wanted to take something very very tragic, very very negative, 9/11, and turn it into something very positive. And I think I have, and I think I've made a lot of difference in the world. Um, and that's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. That's what all that matters. I tell my kids all the time, whatever career choice they go into, and I've still got a son who's a senior in high school, and my daughter's a sophomore in college, and I'm telling them to pick a career, number one, that they're passionate about, but number two, that pick a career that you can make a difference every single day in somebody's life. No different than what Kim is doing for you guys and the other teachers up at Loop City are doing. They're making a difference. They're trying to make a difference every single day. And during my speech, I end my speech with this kind of, and I'll paraphrase a little bit. And this part isn't mine either, but I stole it, and it works out absolutely perfect for my speech. So you have two most important days of your life, and you think you have two very important days of your life, and you're sitting in a classroom now right now thinking, well, yeah, I've got a lot of important days coming up in my life. You got to graduate high school. Now you got to get into college. You got to start a career. You're going to get married. You're going to start a family. All of those things. All of those things are incredibly important. Those are very important things. But none of those things are the two most important days of your life. The two most important days of your life are as follows. The first most important day of your life is the day that you're born. The second most important day of your life is the day that you figure out why you were born. And not a lot of people do that. And for me, it took the tragic events of 9/11 for me to figure out why I was born. My job for the rest of my life is to go out and tell everybody and show everybody and prove to everybody that all of us have the amazing ability to make other people's dreams come true. We just have to make a decision to do it, right? It's that simple. Um, all of this stuff that I put together with this book and the speaking tour and all this stuff, it didn't cost me a dime. Um, all I did was make a decision to make somebody else's life a little bit better. And I think at the end of the day, if you think about that and everything that you do and you live through that, I think all of you are going to have a pretty amazing life, okay? So stay positive, stay focused. Remember, life is not about you. Life is about making somebody else's life a little bit better. One of my favorite things I love to hear about after my speeches are random acts of kindness that people do. So if you guys do something that's pretty cool, a random act of kindness, hit me up on Twitter. My Twitter handle is underscore Rob Quillen, Quillen. So listen, you guys have a fantastic day. Think about the families and the victims we lost 17 years ago, and say a little prayer for them, and just remain focused and remain positive. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Be well.